sparking gear shipment cancelled. Send this to Oslo.
I started experiencing on and off headaches, and I was in Home Depot, and I collapsed. Dobila sam napad. Onesvestila sam se. Pala sam na pod, počela sam da se trzam i da prevrćem očima i pištila sam se. Onesvestila sam se.
I mean, I know he was a fabulous dancer. On sortait tous les soirs.
Sono nata in Torino, nell'Italia nord-occidentale, nell'ombre della molle antolignana.
Our family is falling apart. I don't want that to happen. I always want... 我覺得最安全嘅時間係夜晚，成家人都喺屋企。
You wouldn't think so, but there's a lot going on in a train station. You can tell a lot about a person by how they behave in a public space. I'm somewhat obsessed. For some people it's airports, others like shopping malls or parks, but for me it's always been, it will always be, train stations. A man and a woman. A fisherman and a maiden. An impossible love. They are torn apart. This is the story of those star-crossed lovers.
So, that's 2 Cops and 2 Lindas, all married in tiny Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, within 4 years of each other.
I tell her photo albums of her family. How many? I tell her 2. Books 1 and 2. I don't tell her about 3 and 4. And I definitely don't tell her about number 5, the Mandy book.
8 rules about dragging a suitcase full of photo albums depicting a large extended family into a widow's kitchen 2 months after her husband has died. Rule number 1, wait more than 2 months after her husband dies before dragging that suitcase into her kitchen.
One of these days you'll come up to a situation where you said an old guy in the old town told you to walk under this horse. But before you walk under that horse, you got to do one thing. You got to tickle it.
David Bowman, Carthage, Tennessee. I think the early explorers were probably history buffs, and so they decided, we'll just take these names, such as Sparta, Carthage, Lebanon, Paris, Tennessee. All of them are pretty well on the same trail. That's how they came up with all these names.
I want to get purple. I'm tired of hiding. No, I want somebody to help me. I want to get purple eye.
I think the historical backgrounds, historical resources makes city great.
I think what makes the city great is the people that live in it. And that was really kind of clear to me when I moved here.
What makes the city great is the transport
and
system.
kind of
My favorite parts about Montreal is the city provides transit to lots of places. Walk, not because of a deli.
Sometimes the historical ideas.
In a great city, you have to have great food.
It's all kinds of music. The Irish brought them over, like the Bibles and Clark on her side, and then the Howells became singers, but they adopted it from their people, and it was called Shake Notes, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Everybody could sing Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved.
Okay, shake your hips, wiggle your toes, touch your nose, fluff your hair, turn around, lift your leg, laugh, and what else? And shake it, take it.
I'm 70 almost.
Well, I'm 68. But anyway.
When I was there in March, she was close to dying, and she requested me to come over. She said to my brother, "You gotta call Elkie. She's gotta come over," and within 24 hours, I booked a flight.
When I was a kid, I lived down here, and the knife lady came and stole me, and I was just a little kid, and I couldn't see. But finally, my dad ran her down and found her, and she went to prison. She killed a person.
Now, this is the descendants of Pam's people on the Pierce side. That he was president, and he was president in 1853 to 1857.
Shake your head, wiggle your hand, do the itsy bitsy, and swing yourself around. Pat your head and rub your tummy. Rub your eyes, pick your nose. Hallelujah.